Embarking on a real estate project is a big step, often filled with anticipation and uncertainty. Subscribe now to New Pod so you don't miss anything. Between searching, negotiating, and buying, wanting to understand things better before committing is perfectly natural. How do you navigate it all and make the right choices? Welcome to New Pod. Every real estate journey often starts with a specific situation, a moment in life where a decision has to be made. Whether you're actively searching, in the middle of a negotiation, or about to close a deal, a feeling of both anticipation and uncertainty sets in. You feel the need to better understand what's at stake before going any further. This is a universal step. When facing such a major investment, the need for information and clarity becomes essential. It's not just about finding a property. It's about navigating a complex environment with its own rules and its own language. This transition between the desire to move forward and the fear of making a mistake is what pushes us to look for reliable guidance to make an informed decision. The starting point isn't some abstract theory, but this very human, personal experience. Before jumping in, the first step is to understand the core principles of the market. It's essential to grasp the key concepts, but without getting bogged down in excessive jargon. The goal is to get a clear, easy-to-understand picture of the forces at play. For example, understanding what influences a property's value, how a purchase offer works, or what legal deadlines you need to respect. This knowledge isn't just theoretical. It becomes truly meaningful when illustrated with concrete, real-world examples. Knowing how the local market has recently changed, or what types of projects are being developed in a specific neighborhood, turns abstract ideas into practical decision-making tools. This phase of understanding is a crucial prerequisite. It allows you to act with confidence and peace of mind, instead of just being carried along by events. In any real estate project, it's crucial to tell the difference between what's real and what's just a marketing promise. Marketing's job is to show a project in the best possible light, and that's normal. But your decision should be based on solid, objective facts, not just an appealing sales pitch. A real fact is something like a detailed floor plan, an approved building permit, or specific technical specifications. A marketing promise, on the other hand, might talk about a certain lifestyle or guarantee a happy life. The key is not to confuse the two. Your final decision needs to be reasonable and, most importantly, right for your personal situation, your budget, your needs, and your life plans. It's risky to be swayed by glossy projections without checking them against hard facts. At the end of the day, a real estate project is a transaction based on tangible realities. Real estate development, which involves building and selling new properties, can be a major undertaking. However, it's important to understand that the outcome of such a project is never guaranteed. The results depend on many factors that you don't always have control over. The first factor is the market itself. Whether it's booming or slowing down has a direct impact. Location is just as critical, because value and appeal can vary dramatically from one street to the next. Then there's financing, potential construction delays, and of course, the quality of the project itself. That's why you should be wary of any marketing that promises guaranteed returns, certain appreciation, or quick profits. These claims don't account for the complexity and risks inherent in any real estate venture. So, caution is key. A secure real estate transaction also depends on your ability to spot the warning signs. A basic principle should always guide any major decision. You shouldn't have to make it alone. If you feel isolated or rushed, that's already a red flag. Certain signs should make you extremely cautious and prompt you to seek outside professional advice. For example, a contract that seems ambiguous or has clauses you don't understand. A promise that sounds too good to be true is another classic warning sign. Likewise, a lack of clear, written information from the other party, or any doubt about the project's legal compliance, are valid reasons to put your decision on hold. When you see one of these signs, the right move isn't to ignore it. It's to find an independent expert to help you clarify the situation. To move forward constructively, you can take several concrete steps. First, work on identifying what's truly essential for you in the project. What is negotiable and what isn't? Second, never settle for just one proposal. Take the time to compare multiple offers or options. This kind of comparison is often very clarifying. Third, always ask for concrete, quantified, and most importantly, written information. Spoken words can be forgotten, but written documents last and provide a solid basis for discussion. Fourth, take time to check the credibility of your partner, whether it's an agent, a broker, or a developer. Their experience, their track record, and their reputation are all valuable indicators. These few guidelines will help structure your approach and keep you in control of the decision-making process. One of the most important things to remember is not to let emotion or pressure be your only guide. Buying a home is a major commitment, and it's natural to feel excited or even fall in love with a place. However, emotion shouldn't be the sole driver of your decision. The same goes for sales pressure. Whether it's subtle or direct, it's never a good advisor. If a seller insists that you need to sign right away, brings up other interested buyers, or rushes you into a decision, that should be a red flag. A well-considered real estate decision requires time and peace of mind. It's crucial to be able to step back, talk with your loved ones or an advisor, and never sign a document when you're feeling rushed. Keeping a cool head helps you make sure your choice truly aligns with your long-term interests. So, to sum up, a good real estate decision comes down to 3 simple things: clear information, realistic goals, and solid professional support. That's the main takeaway. Before we wrap up, it's important to remember that this episode provides general information. It's not a substitute for personalized legal, tax, financial, or real estate advice. Any major decision must be reviewed with a qualified professional who can analyze your specific situation. A contract, a purchase agreement, or a financing plan are all binding documents that need an expert's review. This is the kind of guidance that gives you the security and peace of mind to see your project through and to make the best possible choice for your future. A good real estate decision, then, relies on good information and quality guidance. Our next episode will cover the key players in real estate development. Make sure to subscribe to New Pod to keep exploring with us.